Hey guys, this is Sharon at Toyota of Batavia. I'm in a Tundra Limited Hybrid today, and this video is for Sal and Heather. Currently sitting with Tony, and they are going to be picking their new Tundra up for me in just a few minutes. I just want to go through some of these features left to right. You don't know the drill, and that way we know all of the buttons, and this will serve as a review for them, or just a breakdown for anybody who might be getting into the same thing and have questions about their buttons. So over here on the left, starting from left to right, of course you have your windows, your door lock. Your window lock is this button here, door lock is here. This guy here is going to adjust the mirrors on either side depending on if you're clicked left or clicked right. Just put the window down by mistake. Over here is your automatic folding mirrors. So right now it's level, that means it's on auto, that's what the A stands for. If you were going to fold them in, give it a click down, you notice they're going to fold in. And if you want to leave them out all the time, you would click up. All right, moving over here to the dashboard, we have got bed light, either off on the door setting or on. These are our automatic high beams. Now on the new ones, you no longer have to enable your automatic lights for these to work, though I will. Go ahead and click that on for you guys. Down below that, if you can see that, it says DRL off. That means daytime running lights off. Right now they're on auto. It'll adjust with the outside light, side lights, and then of course your full lights if you wanted to leave them on all the time. Okay, coming back down, automatic high beams, like I said, can enable that at any time. If you do give it a click, it'll light up to tell you that it's on. This is going to be your fuel door. This guy, if you click through here, this is going to go through your display brightness. You can see it toggle over on the left hand side as I click this. Odometer trip button is here. This is going to be for your rear sensors. If you want to disable those, that's what this button does here. It will come up if I press it in the right hand corner, that orange light, that's going to indicate that's on. So turn that off, so that way it's disengaged for now. Leveling our lights, if you're going to be towing something, need to adjust those, you can do so here. Heated steering wheel, you'll notice if I click it, it's going to light up to indicate that it's on. Now for the sake of this video, I do have the steering wheel telescoped all the way in away from me. However, you can adjust it with this lever here. You can pull it towards me, push it away, up and down. So we'll lock that back in place. So going over to your steering wheel here, this guy, up, down, left, right, okay. If we click left, you notice it's going to take us through our screen. You've got a bunch of emblems that pop up here. You've got a million different pages that you can leave this on. For all intents and purposes, this tends to be the most common, and you can see on the bottom it says hold OK to reset. The OK it's referring to, this guy right here. If you were to click up and down, you notice those two dots appear on the right hand side. It indicates how many pages you have on each of these. So it will disappear if you sit on it for too long, but you notice you go right, you've got the compass, music setting, vehicle information. You notice there's 4 dots there, indicates you've got 4 pages you can scroll down to. And then of course we go over to settings, you're going to be able to customize these in detail. So these are all of your safety settings. LTA, lane trace alert, and you see on the bottom it says hold OK to change settings. Again, that's this OK here, press and hold OK. See, that'll expand. You can go in and really fine tune these to your liking. And that goes for each of these. There's I think 2 or 3 pages here. And then of course your display settings, you can go in and adjust your speed meter if you want to look at digital or analog, whatever you prefer. If you want both, you can select both. So you can, like I said, really go in and dive into what you'd like to see here, customize it to your liking. This would be if you were due for a service, due for maybe your fuel lights on, something like that. It's going to come up here. All right, coming back down, your back button. This is also going to work with the screen ahead of you. And then your phone button. This is multi-purpose. If your phone's connected and you press this, it should bring up your recents over on your screen here. It's kind of like your quick dial. If you are on a phone call and you press this button, it's going to end the call. Okay, and if you're, getting a phone call and somebody's dialing you, it'll come up here. You can press the green to answer, or you can press this guy. It'll answer the phone for you. So hang up. It'll answer a phone call, and it'll also pull up your recents for you. Down here, this is going to be all across the bottom, actually. It's going to speak to this guy here. So volume up or down, Toyota Assistant. This is going to be your mode for your audio. So there's a million different sources now. Radio, Bluetooth, Amazon Music, Apple Music, all of that stuff. That's going to cycle you through those. And then this is, of course, your next or your back button. Up here, you're going to have your cruise control button is here. Okay, and there's two different settings. If you do a quick click here, you're going to see radar cruise control active. If we wanted just traditional cruise control, we'd have to go ahead and click it off. And then when we do turn it on again, the only way to do this, press and hold. You see we've held long enough. Your cruise control symbol doesn't have a car in front of it. That's going to indicate it's classic cruise control. It's not going to look for other cars. It's not going to brake for you. It's not going to be radar. Okay, so you do have two options here. And just when you click it on, the duration that you hold the button for will lead to one or the other. So quick click for the radar, press and hold for traditional. This is going to set your speed. And then, of course, you've got the distance. If you are using the radar cruise control, your distance or your sensitivity to the car ahead of you can be set with this button. Cancel will temporarily cancel it. Turning the button, clicking it, will turn it off completely. And then this is your lane trace alert. So if you like when the car buzzes you, when you go over the lanes without using your blinker, it's a good one to keep on. You know, longer drives when you're on a straight road, that can be helpful for those micro adjustments, but you know, curvier road, maybe you don't need to leave it on. It might be more intrusive than anything. Totally up to you, and that's for you to decide. Again, blinker, of course, on your left. We already went through the lights. This is going to be over here, your wiper setting. Okay, and of course, over on the side, you've got your power button, trailer brake. Over in the center, climate control. Nothing too crazy here. Heated seats, ventilated seats, and you see there's 3 lights that will come on. It's high, medium, or low. Off entirely, so if you want to turn your fans off. If this is off, you want to turn this on, just go ahead and hit your fan speed up. From there, you can adjust that. This has got the dual climate control zone, so of course you can set the temperature independent of one another. Defrosters for the front, the side and rear, AC, recirculate. If you don't have anyone in the back and you'd like to just focus the airflow to the front, that's this button here. And then of course your passenger ventilated seat, passenger heated seat, USB here. Okay, over down below, you're going to have traction control off, your 4-way flashers, power lift gate is here. Brake hold setting. You never have to use this. It's a bonus button. It's great to know what it is, but you don't have to use it. What it's going to do is hold the brake for you. My suggestion is to practice that in an empty lot or a parking lot, driveway. Putting it into practice is not a hard thing, but it can be a little bit nerve-wracking when you're in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Basically what it will do, will hold the brake for you so that you can let your foot off the brake, which, like I said, very good for bumper-to-bumper traffic, but not required. You can do that when you're stopped, when you're moving. It does inhibit the ability to roll forward when you're covering the brake. So anyhow, don't have to use it. Good to know what it does. Down below is your parking brake. It's going to automatically engage and disengage as you cycle through park and drive. So if you have it, like I said, right now we're parked. It's coming up here saying parking brake's engaged. If we were to go ahead and put it in drive, it's going to automatically disable. Down below, you've got 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. So just, moving it through what kind of 4-wheel drive mode you want it in. Drive mode here, if you twist this button, it'll actually come up on this screen here. You can choose Eco, Normal, Sport. Same thing as any other Toyota, teeter-totter between fuel economy and power. Tow haul button, and then center console, there's not much to note. Button forward is going to be over here. Open her up. You're going to have some charging ports. Nothing to write home about. Up above, you've got 3 garage door openers that you can sync. Okay, and then above here, you've got sunglasses holder, reading lights on either side, so quick click for either one. Everyone's favorite, the rear slider. So that's going to be for your window in the back. SOS button. It's going to work for up to 10 years, or as long as they don't retire the 4G network like they did to 3G. Then your overhead lights, you can leave them on all the time, door or off. I'll leave them on door for now. So that should do it. We'll dive into this screen here when you guys get out. We'll pair your phones. We'll do all that good stuff. This is just, like I said, just a review for you. If you've got any questions, you can reach out to me. All right, have a great day, guys. Thanks so much and take care.